I just got an update for iTunes 12.7, and doggone it, I'm a little upset with it. I'm not a big fan of the changes that they've made, and had I known of these changes, I wouldn't have updated. But let me show you what's going on. The biggest thing is no more App Store and no more ringtones, and I've got a bunch of custom ringtones that I've both made in GarageBand and downloaded from other places, and no more App Store. So, I mean, like, there's just movies, music, and TV shows and podcasts. Oh, audiobooks, I guess, too. No more book books, too, but those have been moved to iBooks for a long time, I think. But I guess why this is really not cool, a little upsetting, is that, one, you can no longer browse the App Store from your computer, use your computer to sync multiple devices. Now, every single device that you own is going to be independently, and you can no longer back that up. Well, most of you buy iCloud and pay Apple even more money to sync up and back up your stuff. And so that's just really... And unfortunately, mobile applications, is that what that is? So I still have all these apps, but most of them haven't been updated in months, because I just update them here and there. So I have them all here. It looks like you can't really see that. It's really washed out. But they're there, so I guess that's good. I still have them, but there's no way to really access them. There's no way to access them. How can I sync these older apps to not just the newer devices, but my older devices? It's completely ridiculous. Same thing with the tones. How am I supposed to sync those over when I make a new custom tone? I just don't even know. Another thing that's really bothering me is that now and I think I'll get used to this, it's not that big of a deal, but when you play, I'll just play this movie. So we'll play, this is a great movie, by the way, Hunt for the Wilder People. It's just a movie, right? Well, because it's an iTunes purchase and it has that DRM crap on it, which is fine, that makes it safe and stuff, but watch what happens when I bring it over to my So I click the play button. Oh look, the selected movie won't play because your display does not support HDCP, or high bandwidth digital content protection. Because it's the old Apple Display technology from 2002, which is a really long time ago. So now I can no longer watch videos, and I love this screen, by the way, not just because of its aesthetics, but the aspect ratio, 16:10. This is a 1920 by 1200 display. And certainly not super sharp by today's standard, but I just love it. It's such, I just love it in like many different ways. And unfortunately, the screen brightness feature has been removed ever since OS 10.9 or something like that, 10.8. But so slowly but surely, Apple is taking away my pride and joy and the functionality of their own monitor, and it's really bothering me. Now, fortunately, most of the 594 movies that I have in my library are ripped from my personal Blu-ray and DVD collection, like the Lego Batman movie. So when I play that in this other window...
16 in 2012 and 2008 and 2005 and 1997 and 1995 and 1992 and 1989 and that weird one in 1966.
Oh, what a good moment.
Do you want to talk about how you're feeling right now?
I don't. Anyways, the other weird thing is that now, I don't know if I already said this, I'm like losing track of stuff because this isn't scripted, I'm just like, Argh! But the video player is now its own separate window, it's not within iTunes. So that might be okay, I might be okay with that. Like, I don't know, it's kind of, it's different. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but I'm really upset about the app stuff, and I really want Apple to change that. And I think one of the reasons why they changed that, I think, is because they don't want people managing their software, and they don't want people holding on to old apps that get removed from the App Store. If there's an app that they don't like and they pull it, well, if you've downloaded it, you still have access to it forever. But now that's not the case, and like, Apple, you piece of crap. Why? And so, yeah, iTunes 12.7, it's really screwed me and a lot of other people over, and this is the only way I can protest and yep.